this job, turning things around. And it's really started with the mindset of the players, the mindset of the community. Just really changed everything. And I think it's changed perspective around East Tennessee, how Campbell County football is looked at.
You know, since we've been here, we always set goals for our program. We try to make them, you know, goals more of how can we get better every day on a daily basis. We tried to stay away from the talk of wins and losses and making the playoffs and stuff. I think in the back of our mind we all think about it. You know, I think as a competitor you always think about it. You have to. But I think if you, your mindset can be that you just come to work every single day to get better, to maximize yourself. I think that's what we're trying to instill in our players is, you know, whoever we're playing, whatever we done the week before, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't impact what we do at practice 2 hours a day or when we play on Friday nights for 2 or 3 hours. So I think if we can set ourselves and maintain that focus and accountability to each other and just focus on the process of getting better, I think we're going to put ourselves in a great position.
You can just tell by the look of our kids, they look a lot better. I mean, last year I felt like sometimes we just going in the game, we just look outmatched just on appearance alone. This year, you know, we all felt we faced a team that just look-wise that, you know, we don't look prepared to face that team. I think that's the biggest thing, not only just to look up, but the kids have more confidence in their abilities. You know, the weight room and the abilities, their strengths, there's a lot more confidence now.
You're doing something all the time. In between our main workouts, we're working out. You do bench, and then you'll do box push-ups, and you'll do squat, and then you'll do box jumps. I mean, you're doing something all the time to help you, and it really shows in the field.
I think, you know, you can look at each one of our games and, you know, we've not got blown off the ball much at all. And I think a lot of that goes back to our strength and conditioning that these guys have been going through since January. You know, and I think it's paid off tremendously, especially for guys like Andrew Evans, Christian Monday, Isaac Ford. You know, Isaac Ford's small, but he's still, I mean, he's getting there and he's just as strong as the guy he's lined up across from.
With the type of offense that we run, you can see any different defense. You know, you can line up one week and they'll be man. You know, you line up the next week and they're in cover 0. You get cover 2. I mean, they give you, I mean, just every single defense that you could possibly face, our guys have already seen. And so, with our guys improving from last year is that, you know, last year we weren't ready for that because we didn't have time. This year, you know, they know what they're doing, they know the routes they're running, they know Jefferson's going to deliver the ball to them.
I think we've progressed a whole lot since the Seymour game. And Edge kind of game, it kind of went down, but after that we've gone up a lot.
And they're starting to understand how to use what they've done this offseason. You know, using a 300-pound bench or a 500-pound squat. You know, you can have that in this weight room, but if you can't take it to the field, it doesn't matter. You know, there's been a lot of strong guys that are terrible at football because they don't know how to use what they have. And we got some guys that still learn, but I think for the most part, as a whole, we got a lot of guys starting to understand that.
Anything you ask those guys to do, and they're willing to do it, and it's paying off for them. I mean, it will pay off for us, I promise.